Been stopped by a stopped train. It's becoming more and more of a problem around tri-state communities. New this morning, 9 on your side's Lisa Smith shows us where it's happening. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning, Ryan. And stopped trains are not only dangerous, they are also affecting businesses. I looked into what you can do if your day is stopped by a train. A train blocks Davis Street in Laughlin earlier this week, and watch as two people jump the coupling to get to the other side. Officials say it happens a lot.
Our biggest concern, of course, is we have children that's climbing under and over these stopped trains.
Laughlin Mayor Mark Mason says the stopped trains, some of them more than 2 miles long, are tying up the village for hours several times a day.
One train can block all 5 crossings in the village of Laughlin.
And it's not just Laughlin. It's happening in Redding, Arlington Heights, Glendale, Wyoming, St. Bernard, Sharonville, and Evendale, impacting businesses.
He said, it's terrible. He said, our employees come in late, have to leave at the wrong times.
And first responders.
We can't get our EMS, our fire department, our police services across the tracks.
We're not sure how long this train was stopped, but we were here for about 15 minutes before it started moving again.
This would not be permitted. These constant train stoppages for 2 and 3 hours at a time, they would not be permitted in Cincinnati, Dayton, Cleveland, Akron, Youngstown.
In a statement, Norfolk Southern, which operates many of the trains, says they are aware of the community's concerns and they are making adjustments in operations to try to hold trains out of these communities at times when rail traffic in the Cincinnati area becomes overly congested. Now, these trains are headed either to the Guest Street Yard run by Norfolk Southern or the Queensgate Yard run by CSX. Meanwhile, the PUCO also has an online complaint form that you can complete. That information is then sent to the Federal Railroad Administration, which oversees railroad transportation. Ryan?
Lisa, great job on this story, but people at home want to know what can be done, in regards to fines.
Well, the different municipalities, they can issue some fines or citations, but the problem is they really don't hold up. The railroads, they don't have to pay them. There are some federal laws on the books to regulate how, there are no federal laws rather on the books to regulate how long a train could actually sit on the tracks. Ohio has a law, or rather had a law. A federal judge basically threw it out. And local communities, though, they are trying to get something done. They're starting to meet with some federal people from Senator Sherrod Brown's office. They've also been in contact with Congressman Brad Winstrup because it literally, Ryan, may take an act of Congress to get something done here.
Lisa, thank you so much for this. Hopefully something happens.
Sure.